today we are talking about, we're gonna just try to wrap up all this drama today. And we have some Discord messages, between me, Heck, and, a guy who, you can actually find him in one of my newest shorts, I think. Yeah. So the first thing, that happened was, so I just said hello, this guy said sup, and then he said, so I'm gonna start it easy. Why? And then I just said, Hex is here, by the way. And then Hex tried to start a call, and then he said, no, I'm not going in the call. And I said, good, because I didn't want to go in the call either. But, and he said, and then Hex said, yo, what's up, sir? What happened? I said, Hex, don't be mean, because he's usually just always mean. And then he said, I don't know, what's good, sir? And he said, Hex, apologize to Moth. And then he said, huh? And then I said, the funny thing is that Moth started it. You can look in the community post, it's a thing. And then the other guy says, it gives you no reason to say something back. And then Hex said no. And then Hex said he called my friend fat. So. And then I said exactly, and then Hex said he talked about my parents, and he's underage to have a YouTube channel. He's like 9. He said he doesn't care if he has subs. YouTube is not life. And then the other guy said, wait, Hex, did you say the N-word? And then I said he did. And then Hex said, if he cancels me, so what? I'm not scared. He said his mom is black. And then Hex said, I said, bro, Hex, I'm not letting you drag me down with you. Because at this point, I don't want to lose my channel. I love my channel. And, not gonna lie, I don't want to get in any more trouble. I don't want to, have a bad reputation. And then, this is where it gets interesting. Hex says, and who are you? And I said, Hex, stop. And then the other guy says, shut the F up, Hex. And then Hex says no, and he said, dang. Well, I'm not gonna actually say the word, but, and then Hex says, who do you think well, he said, who do you think you is, but I think he meant to say R, but who cares? And then he says, come to Milwaukee. And I said, Hex, stop. Did we learn anything from last time? And then the other guy says, myself, Goofy. And then Hex said he told me to shut the F up. And then I said, told Hex to be nice. And then Hex said, well, he doesn't give an F. So, yeah. And then I said, Hex, stop talking so Overlord Sore, Pentius can talk, please. And then he said thank you. And then Hex said, well, this. Yeah, I'll give you a bit to read it. If you want to, just pause the video, because, yeah, it's a lot. And then then I said, Hex, what the F? And then Hex said, my bad, copy and paste, sorry. And obviously I knew that he did that on purpose, because he does that all the time when he has arguments with people. And so yeah, it's definitely not accidental, but then I said stop now, and he said I accidentally clicked Control and V. And then the other guy said, Hex, did you say something about Indians though? And then I said he did. And then Hex said, no, he said his mom was Indian, what the F? And then the other guy said, no, shut up, racist. Just answer the question, did you say something about Indians? And I said, Hex, don't lie. And then the other guy said, please don't lie, because it's going to make it worse for you. Answer the effing question. You racist prick. So, yeah. And then Hex sent something that I am Moth said, and then I just sent something that Hex said, because I'm not in the mood to get in trouble anymore. I'm just done. And then the other guy said things, so he's lying, so it's worse for him. And then I said, Hex, I'm done getting in trouble because of you. I've always had your back. I'm done. And then he said, Miko, oh, is there anything else? And then I just was responding to my other part, and I said because it always gets me in trouble. And then yeah. And then I responded to the other guy saying, let me see. And then yeah. And then the other guy said, Hex, you're the most slow person I've ever talked to. And then I just sent him the pictures, and I said there, I was being an ASS, and to be honest. And then, yeah. And then Hex said, sir, I have evidence of Miko starting it and telling me to do it. And then I said, Cap. And then he says, Hex, you know Black, right? And then he sends the photos, and I said, this is real, but it actually wasn't proof of me telling him to do it. So, yeah. And then I said, this is real, but I regret it. Hex doesn't. And then the other guy says, so Hex, you can shut your white ASS up. Your parents didn't love you. You live in an orphanage, but you are lying about V-Bucks giveaways. That's crazy. And I said, dang. And then he said, how am I lying? And I said, how is this evidence of me telling you to do it? And he said, Miko Rex just said, Hex doesn't. He told me to dox him. LMAO. He even told JK, let's just be friends, to dox him. And then I sent a photo of him saying, of Hex saying, let's dox him off. So, yeah. And then the other guy said, Hex, shut your orphanage ASS up. Thank you. Yeah, I think you know what he said there. Then I sent a photo of Hex saying, you suck. I think you can read that because I'm not going to. And then the other guy said, and that's why he's adopted. And then you can read what I said there. What Hex sent of what I said there. I was very mad at that point because he posted the video. If you didn't know, he actually said if I did something embarrassing, he wouldn't post it. He still posted the parts of me. So, and then I said I did write this, and then the other guy said Miko is good, and I said, huh? And then the other guy said, how am I good? And, well, he doesn't mean him, he means me. So, yeah. And that because he said how am I good? Because I called him a yeah. And then the other guy said, Hex, shut your ASS up. And then Hex said, he said, and ask Liam. He was putting paragraphs saying much worse stuff to Moss video on the call with me and Liam, and him sharing calls, him racial slurs, gay, got fat, and no life. I didn't shout out racial slurs. That one was just full on BS. But yeah, but that's the only thing that he got wrong there. But that's it. And then I said, at least I'm trying to redeem myself. And then Hex said, I do too. You told me to do it. I swear on my life. Even though I didn't. He's just lying. He's just trying to frame me and make me seem like a bad person even though I'm not. Like, I made a mistake. But he's just trying to straight up frame me. And then the other guy said, no, you dumb ASS. And I said, Hex, he is telling the truth. Ask Liam. I don't care. I was mad, and that doesn't give me a right. But I didn't say that, tell him to do it. But I did do the rest of the stuff, and that was what I was responding to. And then and then Hex said, I don't care if my YouTube channel is over. My life, my YouTube is not. If my YouTube is over, but my life isn't. And then he said, but I did these. I was responding to my other thing, and then Hex said, you guys take it too seriously. And then I said, my YouTube means everything to me. I put work into this. This is one of my favorite things to do. Sometimes I take breaks. Sometimes I even burnt out. Sometimes I even think of quitting. But this is what I love to do in my life. I can actually see this being my future. Then Hex said he told me to do everything. I said cap, and then he said ask Liam. But he didn't. You could ask Liam. He would say no. I'm calling this BS there. Like, bro is just straight up lying, which is just insane to me. The other guy said lying ASS, and then I said lying a bass. Yeah, I think you know what I was saying there. And then he told the other guy, he said I'm a nice person. My birthday is today. I can't handle this. I'm not lying. And then I said you are. And then Hex said, let me play with my little brother. And he said, I should have recorded it. I should have recorded him saying to tell me to do it. But Hex said, I'm going to my mom's in a little bit. And then the other guy said, we're going to continue this later. And I said okay. And then the other guy said, Hex said okay. And then then the other guy says, so this case is dismissed technically. And then if I have any other texts, I'll put them up on screen in a sec. Wait. As a matter of fact, I actually have a video to put up on screen. So yeah. Remove me as a friend just because I'm telling the truth. Yes, I am. Bruh. Bro, it's not my fault you gotta lie all the time. Like, dude, you're really gonna lie me over this. Wow. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you can forgive me for all the wrongs I did. It was a mistake. I regret it. But thank you guys for watching, and bye-bye.